Welcome back to the S.H.O.P, the social hub of positivity. Even more positive than before. Look, love, 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 love. Lovely job. Even more lovely job is this lovely man here, Chris Lambert. Welcome, sir.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, listen, I'm in awe of what you're wearing. You're looking dead cool. And we're standing up because my back has gone. And we worked out that basically wherever I try and sit, that's my home. No, wherever I try and sit, I can't get back up again. So this wonderful person has agreed to stand up. So I'm going to try and make this as short as possible for you.
I might regret that.
Yeah. But Chris, tell these wonderful people out here what it is you do. And I know your family, as it turns out. I didn't know that when I re-met you, but you have a wonderful family. So that was a good thing. But carry on, tell everyone what you do.
I run a company called Scrawlrbox, which is an art supply subscription box, which means every month I put together a selection of art supplies, be it pens, pencils, paints, and inspirations, put it in a box and send it out to my subscribers every month for them to get creative.
That is fantastic. So tell me this,
Yeah.
what's the age range of people who subscribe? How much does it cost to subscribe? And are your stuff ethically and morally,
Sure.
environmentally
We
sound?
try and be as ethical and eco-friendly as possible. It's all recycled cardboard. We actually plant a tree for every box that we sell.
Fantastic.
Boxes are $16.95 a month, and you always get about 18, 20 quid worth of stuff in there.
Right.
And yeah, the age range, it could be, you have people doing it with their parents who are kind of 5, 6, 7 years old,
Yeah.
all the way up to people in retirement doing stuff in the week. So it's completely, that's the good thing about art, right? You can do it from any age.
Absolutely.
It's safe for all ages.
Yeah.
They might need a bit of help, the younger ones, but
Yeah.
it's a good family project. I know a lot of our customers kind of do stuff on the weekends as a family
That's
unit.
brilliant. I love it already. Now, as anyone who knows about the S.H.O.P, that there's a variety of what do you call them? Artists in residence or artists in just working, who are just working
Grinding.
really loudly, who are just working in the space. So you can come in, meet them, look at what they're doing anyway. But we are taking it one step further with this wonderful man. We are taking your idea, taking the resources, having a minimum of 4 of the artists, the resident artists, use one of your monthly subscriptions each to have the same inspiration in here live. We'll film it, and then they'll have an hour, I think, an hour to.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Is it about right?
Yeah, I think so.
An hour, 4 different artists, 1 subject matter, 4 different techniques, presumably, but the same materials and the same amount of time. It's not competition, people. Personally, I don't believe that art or music should be a competition. So that's my thing. You say, how come you've got an art competition in the shop, Ed? I say, because, bizarrely enough, that is other people's ideas, and I'm not, contrary to popular belief, a dictator.
But it gets people excited to win something, to be involved in it, right? To get more people doing it. 'Cause we do, each box of ours has like a challenge. Everyone gets the same box every month.
Yeah.
There's an artist's print for inspiration, and there's a challenge word. So that might be kind of, out of the darkness was one of them. So everyone gets the same supplies and the same starting point, and everyone can then does the same theme, but everything's always completely different.
Yeah.
And we do pick our favourites and give them some points to spend in the shop. So, but it's kind of very subjective.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's
Everyone's-
slightly different.
It's good for people to pick their favourites, right?
But of course,
But they're always going to be
but then exactly, and they will all be different. So that's an interesting point. So basically, but yours is also a business model as well. So I appreciate that you have to do that. I don't.
We want to encourage people to share their art.
Perfectly. And in the world of capitalism and exploitation, we have got to the point where that's how the markets run, stimulated by competition. However, I would rather set this other competition, which is called human survival, which encompasses not destroying your habitat, and not doing things. And I mean decision makers now. Decision makers thinking, come on now, unless they live in another planet, they're going to suffer the same fate as everyone else. Not through your art stuff, though. I love this, by the way. I love your art idea. I love. Well, hope not. This will be a bizarre thing to look back in history.
Destroy the planet.
Yeah, it's like that. Chris Lambert. Turns out, Scrawlrbox was the reason. That the tipping point was that guy.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. I think this is a lovely idea, and I think that the reason we want our artists to do it is to kind of really exemplify the idea that it's not about level, because again, it's subjective. It's not about the level of how people, what technique or how many hours they've done. It's about the expression and the relationship to subject and the relationship to audience as well. If you have an audience. Great thing about this space is that just about everyone that comes in here has their artwork displayed either in the folders that you can get out and see or on the wall. And I don't think we've ever turned anyone down, have we? No. But what happens at the end of the month? Do people send their photographs of their art back to you?
Yeah, we use the hashtags Scrawlrbox and Scroll the Challenge to kind of, they don't send them in physically, but on Instagram or Twitter or social media, Facebook, and then that kind of on the website there's a community wall where all the people share, so you get all the images there of the different months.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there's a real big community as well. There's a community Facebook page as well. All the people. I thought it would be about art supplies and getting new products, which it is, but at the same time there's a community built up around it where people are sharing ideas and tips, and people who've never met each other before get joined through the experience of the box and kind of talking to each other. Say, I really like what you do.
I think it's amazing.
Kind of
and it works digitally as well, doesn't it? Because I'm saying that I'm not particularly a fan of that until the pandemic, and of course we have our open mic on it. We have our this is on it, and this is an idea I think Gracie had years ago, but I get it now. Although most people wish I didn't do it. But I love your idea. I love the whole community aspect of it. The thing about the competition thing, as you say, other people would choose other bits from the same month to say that was their favourite, so it's no big deal.
No.
That everyone's doing, it's really important.
Yeah.
And I think that launching it live here, we can obviously get stuff. Maya, Georgia, how you doing? All right? How's it going? How's your back?
They're silent.
They are silent. They go, oh, here we go. Here we go. Don't answer him because it just feeds him. It's like buns to a bear. Who gives buns to a bear? Well, if they attack you, give them what you want, or what they want. If they have got a note saying, give me buns, I'd give them buns. Even if I hadn't got buns, I'd pretend I did. I'd try and, you know what I mean? Get into the psychology of the bear. You can't lose in a forest.
Just lie down.
Just lie down. Just lie down. Well,
Pretend you're dead.
oh my God. Do you want me to do that
now? It's supposed
now?
to be big and scary.
Yeah, because they're like really big. Oh, go on then. Right, you see? That's why he does art and I shouldn't talk. Anyway, good. Can we get all the information so that visually we can see everything that you talked about, the Facebook, some of the community wall, what the boxes look like, what the content, so we can really...
I'll send some stuff over, you can obviously it's all on the website.
Of course, but we want, so anyone that might just come across you because of this, the 4 people that watch this, the four people that watch this will at least have that thing, all right, don't have to go anywhere, it's there, it's on board. What other aspects of your business or that project or whatever, is that it? No, not it.
Is that it?
Is that it, mate? Is that what you do? Seriously, what do you do with the rest of your day? What is your plan for it? What is the idea?
What's the plan for it?
Yeah. Did you have a kind of 5-year plan that says...
No, I'm just living month to month at the moment to get to the end of the year. I guess, no, I'm enjoying it, so I'm not looking to stop it anytime soon.
How long have you been doing it then?
6 years.
Yeah.
It started off as just a hobby while I had a full-time job. And kind of evenings and weekends, and it's kind of grew from 100 to 200 to now it's thousands all over the world.
Yeah. But was your full-time job art orientated as well?
Kind of, but it's graphic design. I started off, I did textile design at uni, then got into graphic design and a bit of web design through an agency locally, and then kind of did kind of resident graphic design at local furniture manufacturers, and then they wanted me to do marketing as well, and that's when the kind of design and marketing kind of clicked, they work hand in hand. Yeah. And then on that course I kind of got an inspiration from a guy who started his own business, and thought, why not give it a go? And here we are.
Wow, that's amazing. But what about your own art? Do you do your own stuff?
Not so much anymore.
Why?
I don't have time. Well, I started it because
Time,
I
isn't it?
started it because I get loads of free pens and
Yeah.
paints, and I can do all this where I won't have to pay for anything. And at the start, that was great. And I get loads of samples from suppliers and things, which is also good. But at the moment, it's kind of I do a bit of stuff, but I don't really have time. I'm just kind of swatching and trying to make sure the boxes go together and what the supplies used go together. So
How many people you've got working with you? Two. You've
Two.
been one of them.
Me and two others. I've got Lottie who does kind of customer support, and Cam who does kind of social media and design.
Wicked.
Yeah.
So do you do merchandise?
We started doing a bit. We've got our own custom pencil with black ring that the American brand that's really nice. So they've done some pencil cases, and we've got stickers and t-shirts.
I was going to say, t-shirts. Where do you get your t-shirts done?
Screen printing place in Bristol.
Cool. Talk to you about that in a minute. That's wicked, man.
Yeah.
So if ambition is a word I can apply to what you're doing, is there an ambition? What would the big picture be?
My big picture would be I'd love to be able to retire and then just become an artist full time. So
That's what I'm thinking. So what? Yeah, you're neglecting that art because isn't that your emotional?
Yeah, but that's I get to experience it through everybody else right at the moment. So I'm providing the materials and everyone else is doing the artwork.
But how are you feeling? Because there's always that part. That's why we recommend. It doesn't matter. There's no level, is there? It's about connecting emotionally. It's about helping somehow, like songwriting and what have you, compiling some type of thought, emotional context, and then expressing it. And hopefully, people either get you, understand you better. But just in the very cathartic expression, you are helping. It's almost like downloading crap.
Yeah, sure. Well, I still do that in a way. Like I've got like a sketchbook where I write notes, make lists, to-do lists and things, and I've been doodles and sketches in there.
Yeah.
But that's generally what I do. It's kind of more patterns and doodles and sketches.
Yeah.
But ideally, I'd love to be able to have a huge canvas and work on that for weeks on end. Not have the point. Because I think an artist's life is a very tough one if you're trying to make a living out of it.
Absolutely.
But hopefully one day I'll be able to do that full time. I guess the plan is to kind of make this business run with less of my input. Whether I'm part of it or not. I go and take a step back and be able to carry on. And get the paintbrush out.
Oh, you should never neglect the paintbrush, man. Never neglect the paintbrush. Any other things you want to say to these wonderful people?
No, I guess I can mention my office building that we've got in Chippenham now that we're renovating. We're working in an office at 31 Marketplace in Chippenham.
What are you going to do with that?
It's going to be kind of like a co-working space. So we've got an office there.
That's interesting because someone talked to me about that the other day.
Yeah.
No, not you doing it, but someone said that I'll talk to you about that then. So this thing
so we're doing renovations there. Hopefully we open March, and it'll be kind of a shared
space. So you rent a desk. Hot desking. Wicked. Do you want to say how much it's going to be an hour?
I don't know yet.
Right, that's interesting because literally I've had this conversation with someone else.
It's going to be flexible. It'll be private offices, it'll be hot desking, individual private offices. But this could be a nice, creative, modern space.
Can we go and look at it?
Yeah,
Can we film it?
Yeah, of course. It's a bit of a building site.
No. So then we'll come back and film it when it's finished.
Yeah, sure.
And when it's doing exactly what you said it's going to be, because that's a great idea. Seriously, I had this conversation with a thing the other day.
Okay.
That's good.
That means that other people are talking
Yes.
about it. Because I'm scared that no one's going to want to go.
No, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Hold that thought.
There will be people that
Let's go. Can we go across and film that space?
No.
Yeah?
No,
And we're back in the room. Now we're out of the shop, but we are actually in a other type of shop. This is the old Gazette and Herald building, as you've just seen from the whatever. It's amazing. This hot desking idea and this sort of shared working space is definitely something, as I said, I've talked to people about already. Give us a little bit more detail and maybe how people could start a conversation with you, maybe to talk about what that might look like,
Sure.
what sort of businesses. So you've got people that might be connected to this. I know a few people, so they'll contact you. We'll give the details out on this.
Yeah, you can do. It's 31 Marketplace in town.
Yeah.
I've called it 31co.work is the website, so 31co.work. Well, Instagram, Twitter, and all that stuff. So you get in touch that way.
Yeah.
It's going to be, Scrawlrbox is going to have an office here, and it's basically going to be co-working, shared office. You can have a private desk, there's private offices if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah, as we just
Get a
said,
meeting
amazing.
room that can be rentable.
Yeah.
Free coffee, always important.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Literally,
there'll be
yeah,
lots of desk spaces. Hopefully, it'll be quite a creative environment.
Yeah.
But you know, we're not just open to creators whoever wants a desk really. So it could be web designers, architects, whoever, freelancers.
Well, architects and web designers out there, he doesn't think you're creative. I know that you are, okay? Deep in my heart.
That's not what I mean. Just the straight lines.
Yes,
No.
exactly.
Or
I get
actual
it. I get
artists,
it.
you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's a doable thing. This is a great space. And you'll have seen that hopefully with the footage we've just shown you.
It will be. It's a bit of a building site at the moment, but we're getting there.
Absolutely, but
By
no,
March.
the
By
potential.
March.
Well, okay. I tell you what. Whatever we do, can we put this in our diary so that we can come back in March and see where we're at?
Make it flexible though.
Yeah, what's people going to write in and sue us? What are they going to say?
No, definitely. There'll be some kind of launch event when we're ready to go, so get people in to
Well,
have a
we
look
can
at the finished product.
Yeah. So we can do that. We can come back in March. See, if you finish, you finish. If you're not, this is.
No, we will. We'll be.
Yeah,
I want to get in. So
well, let's get the feeders out, the lead out there. This is great, mate.
Yeah. If anybody wants a desk space or more than one desk, or just flex, even if it's like a couple of days a week or something like that.
Yeah.
Or come and test it out.
This will all be on the website, etc. The next thing we're going to do is the Scrawlrbox challenge or whatever it is in Emery Gate, which look out for that, everyone. We've got fantastic artists who are going to, as I've said before, who are going to take the challenge, 1 hour challenge. That'd be brilliant. We're going to put stuff here on this about all the contents of the boxes and stuff, how we get hold of that. Anything else you want to say?
No,
Right, looking forward to this materialising, and thank you for all your support at Can Do. Really appreciate it. Nice
very much.
brother. See you soon.
Cheers.
Take it easy.
Thank you.
Is it rare?
Spinning at 1,000